Okay, time now for the Double Jeopardy round.
Are you ready for Double Jeopardy?
Yes, I am, Alex.
All right, then. Let's go.
And player 2 is going to select first, and we've got these categories here
Let's check out
in
the
this
categories
round.
for the Double Jeopardy round.
Historic people,
Historic
H in quotation
people.
marks. G-men.
G-men.
Notable names.
Notable names.
We're through.
We're
Through in
through.
quotation marks. You know what that means.
A walk in the park.
And
And rounding out, we have
I forget.
I forget. Player 2, if you would start us off, please. Historic people for 400.
The first U.S. Secretary of the Treasury, this man is pictured on the $10 bill.
Here's what we were
Who is Alexander Hamilton? Okay.
G-men for 400.
In 1985, Richard Miller became the first FBI agent to go on trial for this.
What is spying?
Hey, you're correct.
Spying. Okay.
If you would, player 3.
G-men for 800.
The FBI is a division of this cabinet department.
What is the Department of Justice? Exactly.
Department of Justice. Okay.
Player 2, your turn. G-men for 1200.
Agents-to-be undergo 15 weeks of training at the FBI Academy in Quantico in this state.
I don't know where Quantico is. Never even heard of that.
This is what we
Oh,
wanted.
Virginia. Okay.
Player 2, you're still up. G-men for 1600.
In the 1960s, the FBI sent infiltrators into this militant black organization founded by Newton and Seal.
This is what we wanted.
The Black Panthers.
Player 2, you're still in control of the board. Let's do G-men for 2000.
The initial J in the name of this legendary FBI director stands for John.
Nobody? This is the correct
Who is
question.
J. Edgar Hoover?
Player 2, you're still up. We're through for 400.
Transparent as a blouse.
What is see-through?
That's it.
We're through 800.
Player 1, your turn.
It completes a tennis or a golf stroke.
What is follow-through?
Precisely.
We're through 1200.
A significant advance in science, like the polio vaccine.
What is breakthrough?
Precisely. Pick again.
We're through for 16.
A triple alliterative expression for when someone sticks with you in difficult times.
What is through thick and thin?
Right.
We're through for 2000.
Having undergone a difficult experience, like a wet sock in an old washing machine.
I don't know.
What we were looking for was
Oh,
this.
been through the ringer. Well, 4 out of 5 isn't bad. Walk in the park for 400.
In 1989, George Bush had the DEA buy drugs in a park across from this house to show on TV.
What is White House? What is the White House?
Right you are.
Walk in the Park 800.
The Bridge of Perfect Wisdom is a landmark of Beihai Park in this Chinese capital.
What is Beijing?
Right. Pick again.
Walk in the Park 1200.
Regent's Park in this British capital was named for the position held by the future King George IV.
What is London?
Precisely. Pick again.
I forget for 400.
This president pushed for a New Deal in 1932 and appealed to the forgotten man at the bottom of the economic pyramid.
Who was Franklin Delano Roosevelt?
Correct.
I forget 800.
Jack Dempsey in 1926 and Ronald Reagan in 1981 quipped, "They forgot to do this."
What is duck?
Very good.
I
Pick
forget
again.
1200.
In this Eagles Hotel song, some dance to remember, some dance
What is
to
Hotel
forget.
California?
Correct.
I forget for 1600.
In this 1945 Hitchcock classic, Gregory Peck doesn't remember if he committed a murder.
What is Spellbound?
That's it.
I forget 2000.
You probably forgot you knew this word was Greek for forgetfulness.
What is amnesia?
Correct.
Yes! Walk in the Park 16.
You can follow streets named for King George V and King David to Independence Park in this Middle East city.
What we were looking for was
What is
this.
Jerusalem? Walk in the Park 2000.
A giant Ferris wheel graces this Austrian city's Prater, opened to the public by Joseph II in 1766.
What is Vienna?
Correct.
Okay. Historic people 800.
This Greek's oath is administered to those about to enter the medical profession.
Who is Hippocrates?
Yes.
Yeah, for the Hippocratic Oath. Historic people 1200.
A cousin of Trajan, this Roman emperor built a 2nd century protective wall across Britain.
This is the correct
Who is
question.
Hadrian? Historic people 16.
In the 18th century BC, this ruler's code governed Babylon.
This is what we wanted.
Hammurabi. Historic people 2000.
Answer, the Daily Double.
One of the daily doubles in this round.
Player one, please make your way.
I'll just go 600. I don't want to be too
Okay,
greedy.
here's the clue.
7 years after crossing the Alps, he reached the gates of Rome with his troops in 211 BC, but didn't get in.
I don't know.
Good guess, but no. What we were looking for was this.
Hannibal. Alright, notable names for 400.
Lester Gillis was the original name of this baby-faced gangster.
Who was Al Capone? Oh.
I'm sorry, that's wrong.
No. Still got a big lead, though.
Anybody? This is what we wanted.
Babyface Nelson. Notable names 800.
A teenage star as Debbie in the 80s, in 1996, she released the album Deborah.
This is the correct question.
Who's Deborah Gibson? Alright, 1200.
Player one, you...
In Blazing Saddles, Madeline Kahn, as Lily von Stoop, parodied this legendary German actress.
Is that it? Anyone? What we were looking for was this.
Marlene Dietrich. Never heard of her. 1600.
Answer?
There's the other daily double.
Player one, please make your wager
Just
now.
400.
Okay, here's the clue.
King Arthur's wife, she was known as Guanhumara in Historia Regum Britanniae.
I don't know.
That is incorrect. This is what we wanted.
Genevieve. Alright, last
And
clue.
to wrap this board up,
This La Bamba singer was born Richard Valenzuela in Pacoima, California.
I don't know.
take a look. Here's the right response.
Richie Valens. Well, I hit all 3 daily doubles in this game.
That's the
Missed
end
all
of the
3 of
Double
them.
Jeopardy round.
However,
Let's check out
I
the
still
scores,
end up
shall
with a runaway at the end of Double Jeopardy. And I say that because
No
I have
question about it. You're hot stuff,
$16,000. And the next closest has 3,200, while player 2 has 2,000. Alright. Let's see what happens in Final Jeopardy.
Crunch time, folks. Final Jeopardy. I show you the category, then I give you a few seconds to think about your wager.
And our category for Final Jeopardy today is Famous Allens.
Famous Allens. Go ahead, make your wager.
I will go for 2,000.
Here's the Final Jeopardy answer. Good luck.
Thank you.
The phrase flower power was coined by this poet in the 1960s.
Who was Allen Ginsberg? Okay, let's hope
Let's
this
see
is
if you
right.
got the right question. Your question, player 2, was...
Player 2 said Alan Purdy.
Ouch. No.
It's not
How much
Alan
did you wager
Purdy,
on that?
and that's going to drop you to 2,000. To 0, excuse me. You had 2,000.
Player 3, your question was...
You said Gary Allen.
Ooh. Let's see what
It's
that was.
not Gary Allen. That's going to cost you all of your money.
Your question, player 1, was...
And I said Allen Ginsberg,
Yes.
which is the
What was your
correct response. So I had another 2,000. So for this game, I've won $18,000, and my total is now $256,800.
All
We'll
of
see you
our
next time.
players